From the Wall Street Journal, rent comes down for the wealthy while rising for the rest. Landlords are slashing rent this year. Most renters won't save a dime. At penthouse apartments and sprawling single family homes, property owners are offering big discounts and move in deals to keep units full. These price cuts follow the largest wave of apartment construction in decades. Houses in Austin that rented for $5,000 or $8,000 a month now lease for as much as 20% off. In Chicago, some amenity-packed apartment towers with a new building smell offer months of free rent. The surplus of new housing is driving down prices at the top of the market, which is reflected in the nationwide rental figures. Overall, U.S. rents grew by just 0.3% in 2023, the slowest rent growth since 2010, according to property data firm Yardi Matrix. But the high-end rent cuts mask how much the cost continues to rise to lease less lofty residences. Rents at middle and lower tier apartments were up about 2% nationally in December compared with a year earlier, according to Yardi, which tracks prices for a cohort of tenants it calls renters by necessity. That is down from a double-digit rent increase seen during the pandemic, but rents are still running some 20% higher than they were in 2020, according to several metrics. Steady demand, especially at middle and lower price points, continues to support rent growth, analysts said. But with construction and labor costs high, relatively little of new rental supply targets lower tiers of the market, so those renters are less likely to be on the receiving end of price cuts. The share of American renters who spend at least 30% of their income on rent has been rising over the past 2 decades. It is now half of the renter population, according to a report published last month by Harvard University's Joint Center for Housing Studies. Asking rents at properties populated by the highest earning renters fell by 1% in December, according to Yardi. That figure doesn't include concessions such as months of free rent, which are increasingly common at upscale buildings across the country, are now included in about a third of all rental listings, according to Zillow. Effective rents have likely fallen further. The biggest discounts are reserved for the most lavish accommodations. In Austin, rents are falling fastest in areas near downtown that have filled up with pricey new apartments and townhomes. At the 44-story building called Hanover Republic Square, a 3-bedroom penthouse going for more than $15,000 a month now comes with up to 8 weeks free and a $500 move-in bonus. This is a trend our company has discussed and focused on, including by targeting some of our investment research and including an investment we did last year on the mid and lower tier of the multifamily market.